Why do we stalk the pages of rich people? Why do we follow them on social media and gawk at how amazing their lives seem to be? I think it's because somewhere on the inside of us, we want to be like them. And that's why today we're going to be discussing something that we really think about but we don't talk about enough, and which is how to be rich and successful in life. And I believe that this is something that everybody wants to be. As somebody who has been on this journey of attracting wealth, becoming successful for over 2 decades, I can say that I have learned a thing or two about being rich and successful. Yes, I have had my ups and downs, I've had some failings, but I think I've gained some wisdom, and I want to share with you my honest perspective. If you are looking to be rich and famous, no matter how old, I said rich and wealthy, not famous, no matter how old you are, these tips are going to get you along the way, or maybe just even affirm you that you're on the right path in this journey of becoming rich and successful. So if you want to learn from this or learn this tips, stay with me and let's get to it. The first thing is, what is even being successful? What is being wealthy and successful? What does it mean to you? Now, for you, it might not mean having a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a Bentley or, all the things that the music video shows, okay? It might just mean having freedom of time, freedom of resources, the amounts of resources to be able to do what it is that you want to do. And so that is why the first thing you need to do on this journey to becoming wealthy, to becoming successful, is to be able to define, what does it even mean to you? You as a person, what does it mean to you to be wealthy, and what does it mean to you to be successful? This is very important so that you don't get carried away by the definitions of you see on social media, or maybe your family expectations, or maybe your friends or peer pressure, or whatever it is. You need to be able to clearly define, what does being rich and successful mean to me? Okay, this is the first thing. Clarity is always the first thing. You need to know what it means to you. I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday, and we went on our morning walk exercise. He runs, I work, but we were having a conversation. And then I was saying to him that, didn't you ever want to be very wealthy and everything? And he said to me, when he was young, he had a mentor who spoke to him about life and about choices and about trade-offs. And then the mentor said, you can choose to be wealthy to this level, but you might have to trade off your family time to be able to achieve that kind of wealth or success. And he said at that moment, he decided what success meant to him. And for him, success meant that he would also have time to have for his family, to raise his family, and to create an amazing family whilst he was also doing work that was also paying him a good living, and he was enjoying his life. Okay, so he defined what success was to him, and that's why he said to me, nothing moves him. No other person's amount of success or achievement gets to him, because he clearly defined what success meant to him very early on, and that has been his motto. And that's the first thing I want you to do. Okay, so being wealthy and successful doesn't mean that you're like a music star or one sort of celebrity or whatever. It is what it is to you. I'm talking to you. Define it for yourself, and then it puts you in a good place to be able to now take action, to be able to say, this is what success means to me, and because this is what success means to me, this is what I am going to do. Now, once you are clear about what your definition of success is, so when they say, what does it mean for you to be wealthy and successful, the next thing is you have to cultivate a growth mindset. Because most of the time, what your definition is of success, of wealth, you might not be there right now. And so there is a gap, all right? There's a gap between where you are and where you want to be. And that gap has to be filled. And that's why you need a growth mindset, which is a mindset where you know that things can change, where you know that you can learn, and where you know that you can get to the next level. One of the personal experiences I've had in my life is that every time I get to a new level, I am a beginner again. Every time I get to a new level, I am a beginner again. And the truth of the matter is that because I have a growth mindset, I'm not afraid of being a beginner again. I know that I can learn. I know that I can acquire the new skills for the new level, and I know that I can grow and bridge the gap. And I know that once I bridge the gap, I can then aspire to go to the next level. So one of the parables I like in the Bible is the parable where the master called his 3 servants. He gave one 5, he gave one 3, and he gave the other one 1 talent. He gave them according to their capacity. And so if you really want to go to your next level, it's about what you do in this your current level. Okay? How are you bridging the gap? And how are you going to bridge the gap? By having a growth mindset. A growth mindset will be the foundation of taking you from where you are to the level of wealth and success that you have defined in number one. Okay? So the next thing you need is to set smart goals. All right? You need to set goals on what you need to do and how you're going to achieve that level of success that you want. So let's say that your level of success is to be able to earn $1 million. That's just hypothetically, right? Now, if you are currently at $100, $100 to $1 million is quite a distance, right? So it makes sense to have goals to say, okay, how can I go from $100 to $1,000, from $1,000, maybe $100 to $500, from $500 to $1,000, from $1,000 to $2,000, $5,000, and on and on and on until you get $1 million. So you got to set goals. And the famous way of setting goals, they always say set smart goals: specific, measurable, attainable, reliable, and time bound. Okay? So set smart goals. And one of the things I heard last year that really expanded my mind is that goal setting is really a measurement of your growth and progress, which is amazing. So it's not about setting goals for goals' sake. It's that the goals help you to measure, how am I making progress? How am I growing? How am I transforming my life? Okay, and that is so amazing. So for example, if you are in a weight loss journey and you say, okay, I want to lose 5 kg. Now, a smart goal is, I want to lose maybe 1 kg a week or 1.5 kg a week. You decide what it is. So I remember in 2023 rather, that's 2 years ago, I wanted to lose 10 kg because I was a bit overweight. And so I set a goal to lose 10 kg in 3 months, okay? And which means that I was going to be losing an average of 3.5 kg per month for the 3-month duration. And so that was the goal, and I kept measuring myself until I got to my ideal weight. So you have to have smart goals, and your goals are a way to measure your growth. So it's one thing to know what you want, clarity. It's another thing to have the right mindset, which is a growth mindset. And by the way, if you're interested in upgrading your mindset, I would definitely recommend my Money Mindset course. Okay, the course is going to transform your life and help you have the right mindset, which I call the millionaire mindset, to literally unlock the right mindset to attract the wealth and success that you desire. Okay, so like I said, set smart goals, and your goals measure your growth. The third thing you will do in this process of becoming wealthy and successful is to make sure that you're developing valuable skills. Okay? In this day and age, there are some skills that are much more valuable than 5 years ago, all right? Than 10 years ago. So you need to ensure that you have valuable skills, right? That you can translate into resources. In this day of AI, content creation, building apps and softwares, okay, selling products, all those skills have now become extremely valuable. If you can help people make more money, if you can help people get in better shape, if you can help people become more productive, if you can help people double their money, triple their money, whatever it is, you have become really valuable. Shorten the time they spend to achieve their goals. You become really valuable. So make sure that you are developing valuable skills. So this is a good time for you to do a skill audit. So look at, what skills do I lack that I need to develop? Okay, to take me from where I am to where I want to be, the wealth and success that I desire. Okay, what do you need to learn? And then commit yourself to learning it. Okay, one of the things I've learned is that 24 hours a day is going to go whether you do something or not. So it doesn't matter if it's going to take you 3 months, 6 months, 1 year to learn a new skill. Okay, if you don't do it that time, it's still going to go. So commit yourself to learning that new skill, and it's going to transform your life. I remember in 2019 going to 2020, I was going to start a tech company, Ruzo, and I could not afford to pay a developer to build our application, our platform. I have a background in coding, which I had left for a while. I was doing mostly sales and marketing, but because I needed to have a prototype of that platform to even show what I was trying to do, I picked back up my coding skills. I bought a course in Udemy to become a full stack developer, and I applied myself. It was difficult, it was challenging. It took me about 4 months because I had like previous knowledge, but I was able to at least build very ugly prototype, but at least a prototype to be able to show people, and that's how I was able to raise our first like seed capital to take it to the next level and to build higher skills. So that's what you do. You need to have valuable skills that can help you become wealthy and successful. So let me know in the comment below what skills you're going to invest in right now to help you become wealthy and successful. And if you like this video so far, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel and share with your community. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to take calculated risks. Okay, to go from where you are to where you want to be, it will mean that you have to go out of your comfort zone. You know, somebody says that your comfort zone is the place where your dreams go to die. Okay, so you need to get out from where you are and take calculated risks. You're not going to stay where you are and change your life. You're not going to stay where you are and get rich and famous. Taking calculated risks might mean that from today you want to start putting out information about what you do, what you're good at. It might mean that you're going to invest some of your resources to buy the Millionaire Mindset course and change your mindset, or whatever it is you need to take calculated risks to do to transform your life from where it is to where you want to be, because you want to be wealthy and successful by whatever time you decide. You're not going to sit down there and it's going to happen to you. No, you're going to put things out. And I always say that the universe or the angels will make room for somebody who is determined to get what it is that they want. So taking calculated risk is you proving that you are worthy of what you say you want, and that everything will now begin to conspire, okay, to help you achieve that. And even when you face opposition, if you show that, okay, I really want to do this thing, and you're willing to press through despite the opposition, the way will now be made for you. So be ready to take calculated risks to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Now, the next thing is network and build relationships. Okay, one of the things I heard Apostle Joshua Selman say was that God will get to you through men, okay, or God walks through men, okay. So whatever it is that you want to be, okay, to be rich, to be famous, to be wealthy, or whatever, it's most likely going to happen with relationships. I've shared with you on this channel, if you watch my video, about how one time I had a financial goal and somebody else had a need. We collaborated and the need was met, my financial goals were met by doing the collabo thing. We all, met our needs. So in your network and the relationships we have are going to be a key to unlock what it is that you need to get to your next level of being wealthy and being successful. Okay, so make sure that you're cultivating a network. And don't cultivate a network from a transactional perspective. Okay, always think about it. How can I serve people? How can I bring value to people? Don't always think about what can I take from people? What can they do for me? What can they do? No. Think about bringing value to people, because when people see that you come with value, okay, they'll be more open to you. I was listening to a billionaire over the weekend, and he was saying about the few people who he considers his mentees, and he spoke about how each of them came into his life and brought value first. They didn't come and take, they actually came to give him, okay? And because of that, he was endeared towards them, and he was willing to help them to achieve their own dreams and become wealthy and successful. So cultivate your network, build relationships, and go from a place of how can I add value to people. And the more people you can add value to, most likely the more wealthy and rich or successful you will become. And my final point, be patient and persistent. One of the things that Tony Robbins and I think Bill Gates has said is that we overestimate what we can achieve in a short time and underestimate what we can achieve in a long time. So be patient and persistent, okay? If you give it 5 years, okay, and say from now today, I'm watching this video, in the next 5 years, I will become worth X amount of money, all right? And you work at it consistently, and you keep your eye on your vision, you keep visualizing it, keep taking consistent action, okay? Keep building your networks, keep learning your skills, you will most likely become that person you said you will be. Okay, so these are my 6 points. I hope that they add value to you, and I hope that you will take action on them. Let me know in the comment below what action you're going to be taking on them, how you're going to, what you're going to work at, what skills you're going to learn. And if you found this video valuable, like I said earlier, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, share with your community. Let's all become wealthy, successful, abundant, and live the life of our dreams. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye.